Look at you, you're making friends and having parties and adapting with impressive speed. Just 20 minutes we were sitting so our knees could touch. Yes, it's a tiny inconvenience, but it means so much. Cause out of all of Indiana you can get me what I need. And what I need is Kendra. Beautiful Kendra. Wonderful Kendra. Make her appear. If you want a girl, the girl you want is Kendra. Very hot Kendra. Go tell Kendra I'm waiting here. I was commanding officer, Captain James Rogers of the Australian Army Corps. Where we heard screaming, gunfire, and boys' bodies just flying, falling into the line. I wish I'd died there with the rest of the boys. I was taken back to base for a few days and then transferred back into the cap. I was treated for the wound on my leg. I swear nothing could have been treated for what was going on in my head. I was so badly scarred that, at times I could see everything replaying in my mind. But most of all, I could see the boys. The boys who'd been left there to die. The boys who followed my fucking orders. It said that the countryside is a good place for clearing your mind, to get back in the swing of things. But for me, it felt like isolation for the rest of my life, for doing nothing wrong. I just did the only logical thing. In the end, they go AWOL on my ass and just send me out to this fucking shithole of a countryside for just doing what I was meant to do. I can't forget it. I can't sleep because I can't forget it. I can't do anything because I can't forget what I did. I can't forget my actions. I can't forget what the boys did for just following my fucking orders. War. So when you think about war, you think about, as I said, you think about guns, you think about tanks, you think about armored vehicles, Afghanistan, East Timor, Gallipoli, Germany, Hitler, Gaddafi, all the Pol Pot, all these people, and all these places, all these things you think about. And you think about physical injuries maybe, people get shot somewhere like in the leg, in the chest, in the arm, something like that. But what you don't think about is what sort of mental harm it does to people. It does a lot of mental harm. Something very, very deep up here. And that's called PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Now that is one of the most serious things in the world. And that's why this man is so inspirational. Because he watched somebody die. He watched his mates die right in front of his eyes while he survived. Based on his new book, Just Following Orders. Please welcome, all the way from Sydney, Australia.
Thank you. Mr. Savarin, have you ever done anything that might be considered legitimate grounds for termination?
No.
You never did anything to embarrass the company or even seriously jeopardize it?
No.
You were accused of animal cruelty.
Oh, wait. This doesn't have me.
I have here an article from the Crimson.
Jesus Christ.
I can't have this, Warren.
Oh, come on, man. This is bullshit. It's just not a club prank. I just got accepted into the Phoenix. And as part of my initiation, I had to carry with me for 1 week at all times and take care of a chicken. I didn't torture the chicken. I don't torture chickens. Are you crazy?
No, and settle down, please. I have here an article from the Crimson.
This is scathing. 956.
I was having dinner at the Kirkland Dining Hall with Mark, and I had the chicken with me because as my initiation, I had to have the chicken with me. This was college.
Somebody's gonna have to answer for this.
The dining hall was serving chicken, and I had to feed my chicken, so I took little pieces of chicken and fed it to the chicken. And someone must have seen me because next thing I knew I was being accused of forced cannibalism. I didn't know I couldn't do that. I dealt with the various animal rights groups. I dealt with the associate dean of the college. And this was all resolved. Someone went from the pork or the fly must have reported. I mean, for all I know, it could have been the Winklevosses.
Alright, let's just forget about it.
This is absurd. I'm being accused of forced cannibalism. I mean, it's better off being accused of necrophilia.